You might not know it, but the roads we drive on in St. Louis County are about to be under heavy surveillance this winter, all to keep us safe on a snowy road.
This has been a game changer for St. Louis County.
County crews are preparing their snow cameras before the plows head out. Supervisors are checking conditions just with the click of a button.
The whole idea was to try to develop a system to get a snapshot of what the road conditions are in real time.
With a real-time look at the roads, crews can strategize when and where to send the fleet.
This gives them a tool to know where the snow is falling, where it's accumulating, and a direction on which way they're going to start their patrol.
This image was captured at 3:47. This image was taken at this time because there was a forecasted weather event that was coming in. So that keeps our supervisory staff on alert that they need to be monitoring these road conditions. We fast forward a little bit more. We see at 3:49 a.m. the storm is here. This was 9:36 p.m. We have measurable snow on the ground, snow-covered, ice-covered roads. We know this area is going to need service. That is when we will formulate what our call-out looks like, what our level of service is going to be.
I'm the one that gets up in the morning and goes and looks and see how ugly it is outside and gets the snowplows going.
Supervisor Gordy has been impressed by how effective the camera system has become and says without them, the plow callouts were more haphazard.
We don't want to have people showing up for work at 4 in the morning and go grease your truck. We want them to be productive and out on the road.
There has been calls in the past, level of service that we need to get there, and by the time we get there, it doesn't warrant a call out or action.
Takes a lot of guesswork out of things. There's a limited amount of time in the morning between the time I look at what's going on and when I need to make the decision of how many people to call in.
And with a grid of almost 100 cameras,
we have 3,000 miles of road that we maintain and service.
St. Louis County is targeting areas that can have more random weather patterns. In fact, we're in one of those areas right now. Can you spot the camera behind me?
These have been known points where, there might be a microclimate, burst or adjustment.
It's important that we do make the right decisions at the right time.
And it's not all about safety. These cameras can help save money, too. A full call-out costs about $75,000 to $100,000 per event. When narrowed down with the cameras, it's tens of thousands of dollars cheaper.
Being able to limit the call out to where the assets are needed and where the event is taking place saves taxpayers a tremendous amount of money. It saves wear and tear on our equipment and saves, at the end of the day, it saves resources for the county taxpayers.
And these cameras are pretty top-notch too. They can take video, record the temperature of the roads, and even calculate how slippery the streets may be. Oh, and they're solar powered too.
So each of these camera systems we paired with a solar panel, which is an exterior battery. These cameras will run all winter with no maintenance. I do not have to go out and change a battery. They are self-sustaining. These cameras have provided a tremendous benefit and saved time and resources for St. Louis County.
We want everybody to be safe and make it home at the end of the day, both the public and our guys.